Tesla, the popular electric car company founded, of course, by Elon, not Musk, was actually founded in 2003 by these two guys who in 2004 raised $7.5 million for the company, out of which $6.5 million was given to them by Elon Musk, who came along and said, listen, guys, I've pretty much given you almost all your money here. Can I also be co-founder, please? And they were like, okay, if you have to. And Elon was like, yes, thank you, I have to. So he came on, and for the next few years, up to 2007, 2008, he raised a considerable amount of money, almost single-handedly for the company. And in 2008, when the economic crisis hit, Elon was like, okay, now everyone get out, I'm the sole CEO here. And that is how it came to be that Elon Musk became Tesla CEO. Anyway, this has nothing to do with the video. I can't believe I started this off on a tangent, but I just wanted to give credit to the original founders. Anyway, now to the actual point of the video. Happy New Year 2021. That's not it either, god damn it. Now let's start the video. Tesla's first car was the Roadster in 2008, which is now discontinued, and as of right now there are 4 Teslas in active production and sales: the Tesla Model S, the Model 3, the Model X, and the Model Y. So there are now 4 Teslas that you can buy, and by you I mean not if you live in India yet. The Indian car website Zigwheels says that in India you can get the base model Tesla, which is the Model 3. You can get that in March 2021, which is literally 2 months away. And they say that you can get the Model S in mid 2021 and the X and the Y in 2022. So right now, Jan 2021, we are officially in the year that Tesla finally comes to India. Is it a good thing? I mean, possibly the hottest car brand in the world is finally coming to India. It is fully battery electric, and even though we do have electric cars and electric scooters in India right now, just Tesla coming to the country feels like they're bringing the entire electric vehicle revolution with them. Well, that's obviously, yeah, but let me tell you why Tesla should not come to India for now. Let's look at this objectively. Does India need electric vehicles? Yes, of course. Given our pollution levels, almost desperately. But think of the mindset of the average Indian car buyer, right? He or she will go out and get a Maruti Suzuki Alto or a Swift because it is cheap, it's a small car, easy to drive, low maintenance, and you can also say that I finally own a car and I have made it in life. And this is over 90% of the Indian car market's mindset, right? So if you want to convince this person to ditch their petrol Alto and get an electric car, what do you have to do? Well, first of all, match the price, or at least be in that range for them to even think about the environment and consider it, and then give them tax benefits or incentives, something like that. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the price then. Right now in India, you can get the box standard Alto 800 in the range of 3 to 5 lakhs, the Swift 5 to 8. Maybe you want to spend a bit more. Kia Seltos, Hyundai Creta, these things you can get up to 17 lakhs. And let's be honest, more than 17 lakhs, that's rich people money, right? No middle class common man is spending more than 17 lakhs on a car in India. Now the base model Tesla, the Tesla Model 3, is predicted to drop in India March 2021 in 2 months for an estimated starting price of, are you ready? 60 lakhs. 60 lakhs. You can get it for cheaper in America, where it's from. And obviously I know it's because of the high import duties of the Indian government, etc., etc. But even without that, 60 is way too expensive. We were just talking about 17 lakh being the max limit that the Indian market would spend on a car. And you're like, okay guys, are you ready? Electric car revolution, we are here. Base model 60, are you ready? And 60 lakh is considered rich people supercar money in India. And that's true, because at that price point, at 60 lakhs, the Model 3, the base model Tesla Model 3, will not be competing anywhere with the Altos or the Swifts. In fact, for that money, you can get some Mercedes, BMWs, Audis or Jaguars for cheaper than 60 lakhs in India. So if the Tesla Model 3 does get launched in India in the next 2 months at 60 lakhs, it will immediately be perceived, I think, as this fancy ass car that 99% of the population can never afford. Doesn't matter if it's good for the environment, if it's fully battery electric, if it's the future, the pinnacle of innovation, no money. And of course, a bunch of rich people will buy it right away as soon as it's launched, just because of the name, just because a Tesla has been launched in India and they can afford it. But imagine if all of this ends up being just that, you know, 99.99% didn't care because it's too expensive. A few rich people bought it, it's cool, and let's talk about government incentives for going electric. There are a few in terms of the central government having some monetary exemptions and subsidies for going electric, and some state governments will say buy electric in our state and you don't have to pay VAT or something like that. But still, even then, a report from the Organization for Economic Co-op and Development that states that India is a country amongst the worst in terms of giving subsidies and incentives for going electric. Not much. Now let's talk about charging infrastructure. Of course, I don't think Tesla expect millions and millions of Indians to rush to book their Model 3s for 60 lakh each in the coming 2 months in March. But still, there will be hundreds, maybe thousands of people who do end up buying those cars. And of course, they can get Tesla home chargers when they can afford the car. But still, right now, as of right now, the Tesla supercharger network in India, non-existent. A handful of general charging stations do exist, but pretty much exclusively in major cities and as novelty, nothing outside the major cities. So too few for a country this massive. So if you want to go on a road trip or something, no, just no. Now, what do we learn so far? Tesla is about to enter India with its base model in 2 months with so much hype at a price point that 99% of the population won't give a moment's notice to because it's too expensive. A few rich people will buy it just for the novelty and will not have a place to charge it because the charging infrastructure is not there. And as we saw from that report, India gives the least amount of subsidies and incentives for going electric. Oh, do you see my point? Look, obviously, I'm no Elon Musk, and I might have been completely wrong this entire time, chatting mad wrong shit. But if it were up to me, here's how I would do it. Tesla do need to enter India in 2021 for sure, but not with the direct sale of their American Tesla Model 3 at 60 lakh. That is not feasible for Indians. So instead, what Tesla should do is, in my opinion, officially enter India with a Tesla technical center, an R&D center, a small production plant in India. Give yourself 5 years, right? And work on a small miniature, not miniature, sort of Indianized version of a Tesla and get it to a price point, let's say 15, even 20 lakhs, right? You have 5 years to get, imagine the size of the Indian population, the Indian car market, the size of it. Imagine having 5 years in India to get them excited about buying electric, even if it's a bit of a stretch for them to afford 20 lakhs. If they care about it enough, it is now at least feasible. Imagine doing this with the size of India instead of coming in with this massive hype and just fading away because no one cared about it apart from a few rich Ambanis or blah blah blah. If India is actually on this objective of electric mobility by 2030, I feel like Tesla have to play a big role here. I hope Tesla do come to India, and I sincerely hope that they do not mistime it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you think Tesla will succeed no matter what they do, how they do it, or do you see my point? Discussion always welcome, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. 2021 will be the year where I upload consistently. It's going to be great. Man can hope. Well, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will see you next time on Parfait.